What if I told you that staying perfectly still could build more muscle than your entire leg day? No barbells, no dumbbells, no gym membership. Just you, gravity, and the most underrated training method that exercise scientists have been studying for decades and athletes have quietly been using to crush plateaus. You've probably been ignoring isometric holds your entire fitness life. After watching this, you never will again. Welcome back. Today, we're diving deep into 5 specific isometric holds positions where your muscles are working at maximum effort, but your body isn't moving. Now, before you dismiss this as beginner stuff or just yoga, stick with me. Because a landmark study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that isometric training can produce up to 54% greater strength gains compared to dynamic exercise when performed at the right angles. 54%. Let that sink in. We'll break down exactly which 5 holds work best, why they work scientifically, how long to hold them, and the exact technique that separates results from wasted effort. Stick around to number 1. It targets a muscle most people have never trained correctly in their lives. Hold number 1, the wall sit. Number 5 on our list, and we're counting down to the most powerful one, is the wall sit. Simple, brutal, devastatingly effective. You press your back flat against a wall, drop your thighs parallel to the floor, and hold. Sounds easy. Your quads will tell a very different story after 30 seconds. Here's the science. When you hold at exactly 90 degrees, your vastus medialis, the teardrop-shaped muscle on the inner side of your knee, is recruited at near maximum capacity. This is the muscle most traditional squats actually miss. Research from the European Journal of Sports Science shows that isometric quad contractions at this specific angle trigger significantly higher motor unit recruitment than a full squat movement. Translation: more muscle fibers activated, more growth stimulus. Protocol: 4 sets, 45 to 60 seconds each. Rest 90 seconds between. For advanced trainees, add a loaded plate to your lap. Hold number 2, the dead hang. Number 4, the dead hang. And this one doesn't just build muscle, it might save your shoulders. Grip a pull-up bar with hands slightly wider than shoulder width. Let your body hang. Fully resist the urge to shrug. Instead, think about pulling your shoulders down and back, activating the lats and lower traps without moving an inch. A 2019 study in the Journal of Shoulder and Elbow Surgery found that the dead hang significantly decompresses the glenohumeral joint and increases grip strength by up to 30% in just 6 weeks of consistent training. But here's what most people miss. It's not passive hanging. You're actively pulling your scapula down. That active component is what turns a stretch into a muscle-building stimulus. Your lats, biceps, forearms, rear delts, and even your core are all firing simultaneously to keep you stable. Protocol: 3 sets, 30 to 60 seconds. Add weight via a dip belt once body weight feels easy. Hold number 3, the LSIT. Number 3, and this one humbles even experienced athletes. The LSIT. Sit on the floor, extend your legs in front of you. Place your hands beside your hips and press your entire body off the ground. Hold. Don't let those legs drop. What's happening inside your body right now is extraordinary. Your hip flexors, specifically the iliopsoas and rectus femoris, are contracting at near maximum. Isometric tension just to keep your legs airborne. Meanwhile, your triceps, wrists, shoulders, and entire anterior core are co-contracting to stabilize you. This is compound isometric training. Multiple major muscle groups, zero equipment, maximum demand. Research published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning. Research confirmed that exercises requiring simultaneous multi-joint extensivos, isometric contractions produce superior core activation compared to crunches, planks, and even cable exercises. Protocol: start with a tuck LSIT. Build to 3 sets of 15 to 30 seconds. Full LSITs for 30 to 60 seconds are legitimate, elite-level achievement. Hold number 4, the isometric chest press hold. Number 2, And this one will light up your pecs in a way that bench press sometimes can't. There are two variations. First, stand in a door frame and press both palms hard against the frame at chest height. Push as if you're trying to collapse the doorway. Hold for time. Second, clasp your hands at chest level and try to pull them apart while simultaneously trying to crush them together. This sounds contradictory, and that tension is exactly the point. A study from the Journal of Experimental Biology showed that isometric contractions held at mid-range, roughly the peak contraction point for pressing movements, produce the greatest mechanical tension on the muscle and therefore the greatest hypertrophic signal. This is why bodybuilders have used chest squeezes and peak contraction techniques for decades. Science has now confirmed what coaches observed empirically. Protocol: 4 sets, 20 to 30 seconds of maximum effort contraction. Short rest, 60 seconds. The goal is intensity, not duration here. Hold number 5, the isometric hamstring curl. And here it is. Number 1. The most underutilized science-backed isometric hold for muscle growth that almost nobody is doing. The isometric hamstring curl. Lie face down. Hook your heels under a couch, a bar, or have a partner hold your ankles. Press your heels down and back as hard as you possibly can, as if you're trying to curl your legs against the immovable resistance. Your body doesn't move, but your hamstrings are screaming. Why number 1? Because the hamstrings are the most chronically undertrained and injury-prone muscle group in the human body. Yet, they respond exceptionally well to isometric overload. A groundbreaking study in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports found that isometric hamstring training at long muscle length, meaning the hip is flexed, leg extended, produced significantly greater muscle hypertrophy and strength gains compared to both eccentric and concentric training protocols. Read that again. Greater gains than weights in the hamstrings with 0 movement. Protocol: 4 sets, 30 to 45 seconds, maximum effort. This is not a gentle exercise approach, it with the intensity of a heavy set. So, there they are. 5 isometric holds backed by real science. Each one targeting a key muscle group with a level of precision and intensity that traditional weights often miss. The wall sit for your quads, the dead hang for your lats, shoulders, and grip, the LSIT for your core and hip flexors, the isometric chest press for your pecs at peak tension, and the isometric hamstring curl number 1 for the most powerful hypertrophic stimulus your posterior chain may have ever experienced. You don't need to replace your entire program with these. Start by adding 2 or 3 to your existing routine this week. Track your strength gains over 30 days. Then come back and tell me in the comments what changed. If this changed the way you think about training, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach people who need this information. Subscribe if you want more training content rooted in real science, not bro myths. And I'll see you in the next one.